Certainly. While Mont Saint-Michel in France is famously a medieval Christian abbey, your request opens the door to an intriguing, alternate history where it could have been a massive Buddhist temple complex. Here's a creative yet historically plausible reimagining of Mont Saint-Michel as a Buddhist sanctuary. Treacherous, the true story of Mont Saint-Michel, France's lost Buddhist temple complex. The Silk Road Connection, 6th century CE. In this alternate history, Buddhist missionaries from Gandhara, modern-day Pakistan, Afghanistan, traveled not only east to China but also west along the Silk Road, reaching Europe by the 6th century. A group of monks inspired by tales of sacred mountains discovered a tidal island off the coast of Normandy, a perfect site for a Stupa-style monastery, reminiscent of the great Buddhist centers of Nalanda and Borobudur. Shostr, the great Vihara of the West, 8th century CE. By the 8th century, under the patronage of a syncretic Celtic Buddhist kingdom, perhaps influenced by trade with the Abbasid Caliphate, which had connections to Central Asia, Mont Saint-Michel became the great Vihara of the West. The complex featured golden stupas at its peak, symbolizing enlightenment. Meditation caves as carved into the rock similar to Ajanta or Dunhuang. Scriptoriums, where monks transcribed sutras in Pali and Sanskrit, alongside local dialects. Tidal causeway pilgrimages, where devotees cross the bay at low tide, mirroring Buddhist rituals of circumambulation. You're the Viking Buddhist raiders, 9th century CE. In a twist of fate, Viking traders who had encountered Buddhism through the Volga trade routes raided the monastery not to destroy it, but to claim its relics. A Norse warlord, Helgi the Enlightened, converted after hearing the monks chant the Heart Sutra, and instead became its protector. Seen the syncretism with Christianity, 11th century CE. As Europe Christianized, the Benedictines arrived, but instead of demolishing the temple, they absorbed its teachings. The Buddha statues were discreetly redressed as Christian saints, and the stupa became the base for the abbey church. Some Buddhist arches of the cloisters still remain visible in this timeline, a rediscovery in the modern era. During the 19th century, French archaeologists uncovered hidden mandalas beneath the abbey's floors and Sanskrit inscriptions in the crypt. Scholars now debate whether Mont Saint-Michel was Europe's greatest Buddhist monument before its Christian transformation. Why this alternate history feels real. Trade routes. Buddhist artifacts did reach Viking Sweden. The Helgo Buddha statue was found in Scandinavia. A syncretism. Many Christian sites were built over pagan or other religious holy places. Architecture. The tiered structure of Mont Saint-Michel does resemble a stupa or mandala. Would you like me to refine any part of this story? Perhaps adding secret tunnels with Thangka murals or a lost Buddhist relic hidden in the crypt? Note: in reality, Mont Saint-Michel was always Christian, but this what-if scenario blends real historical possibilities with mythic storytelling.